Welcome back. It has been a great start for Tottenham under Ange Postecoglou, having won 4 of their first 5 league games. However, they face one of their biggest tests when they take on North London rivals Arsenal away on Super Sunday. Let's hear right now from the Tottenham head coach, who started by talking about the serious knee injury that Perisic suffered in training this week.
Disappointing, firstly for Ivan more than anything else. Just one of those innocuous things that happen sometimes. He obviously got a pretty significant injury from training, and as I said, disappointed for him because I've only worked with him for a little while, but you can see why. He's played at some of the biggest clubs in the world, and why he's maintained such a level of performance for so many years. He's the ultimate pro in the way he trains, the way he presents himself. And it's disappointing for us as well because he's been a real important part of sort of what we've done so far. We don't have a great experience in the group, and he's one that does have that level head, and has been pretty significant in all our games so far in big moments. So I said first disappointed for him, disappointed for us in terms of what we're trying to build. But he's, as I said at the start, he's very strong-willed, and I've got no doubt he'll come back and for club and country and get back to the levels he showed before getting injured.
Huge game Sunday, and you've been involved in so many derby matches in your time, most recently Celtic and Rangers. Over the last few months, obviously locally, Cockfosters, Hadley Wood, you've bumped into Spurs fans, and maybe even Arsenal fans have told you just how big a game this is for both sets of fans. Yeah, no, it's fair to say,
people have sort of given me an indication of how they feel about this game, and that's great. I mean, it's as you said, I've been involved in derbies, and one very significant one, and you understand what it means to supporters for both clubs, and kind of the significance in terms of the general mood around the place. So all these kind of things, add significance to the fixture, and also the fact that they're a very, very good football side. They had an outstanding season last year. I think they've strengthened this year. They're a group that's for the most part has grown together, and you can see that there's a real belief within them. So playing them at their place is going to be a hell of a challenge for us.
There was a lovely moment at the fans forum at the very end when there's a young lad got his question answered. Got a lot of attention on social media, and rightly so. You're even getting Arsenal fans saying on social media, "I hate Spurs, but I really like Ange." It's been a great few months. I know this is just one game, but I just want to get your view on how I'm assessing how you've been in the first few months in England and how much you've enjoyed it.
Yeah, look, I've enjoyed it because I enjoy what I do, and it's just I'm just trying to be who I have been my whole life, and with the forum, it was just a young man who was dying to ask a question, mate. That's what we were there, and I didn't think one extra question was going to be anything too significant to anyone else but to that young man. So it felt right to do it, and did it, and that's fine. I mean, I don't think there's a famous college coach who once said, never be proud about doing the right thing, just do it. So it's there's always life lessons for all of us, no matter how old you are, about the way we conduct ourselves. But I've enjoyed so far. It's been a great challenge, and many challenges to come. I said, I've got a group of coaches that I talk to on a regular basis from other codes, and a couple of them going through a difficult period, and we all decided that, as a coach, you're either going through a difficult period or it's coming up. So that's your constant way of being, but I enjoy it, mate. Thank you.
Hi, Ange. Good afternoon.
Hey.
For some Spurs players, it will be the first time experiencing the North London derby, especially away. What do you think would be the key for them to maintain their focus and perform in what's going to be a very challenging atmosphere?
Yeah, I think you're right. We're going to have quite a few that probably haven't played in this fixture, and like I said, away from home. And it's not just that it's a derby and it's away from home. It's the challenge of overcoming a really strong opponent as well. Irrespective of that, Arsenal are a very, very good football side, and but again, I think with these things, as much as you want to talk about them, it's the experience that that makes you grow. And you know, I've always felt that in these kind of fixtures that, you know, you allow the players to go out there and hopefully try and get them to, you know, express themselves in the best possible way, and not put too many sort of you know, restrictions around, or try and guide them too much as to what to expect.